Hello everybody, Chocoturkey here. Just graduated. Yep, your boy has officially graduated. Class of 2021, baby. Hoo-hoo! I've seen this recent trend on YouTube about Roblox story times, which are basically people telling story times that come from Roblox. So I've decided to give it a shot. Here goes. I like to call this story How I Got Scammed Out of Nearly $10,000. Yes, this is not a joke. It really happened. Oh my god. I am not proud of this. I'm 15 at the time and I'm bored out of my mind. At this time I was running my online cafe group and I was looking for developers to help script and build upon it so we could release it to more people and basically advertise everything. So I did what any normal person looking for developers would do. I went on my Roblox profile and I changed my status to Help Wanted. I'm looking for developers, I will pay. Then I changed my outfit for the 50th time that week. Now, I don't know what it is about kids and money and showing off, but I tend to see a lot of people, mostly younger people, wearing $200 virtual chains, $200 hats, just exorbitantly high dollar items on their avatar. Now, I was guilty of this too, and I will admit, I sometimes did ask my parents to spend money on Roblox. So what I was wearing was the result of spending my parents' credit cards. And one thing you realize, especially as I've gotten older, is that these virtual things, especially if you were just buying them with money and you just wanted to get a cool virtual item, they're basically worthless. 3 years later, they are. But this story time is not about the dangers of draining your parents' bank account. No, 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 no. This is about the dangers of what said money could bring you. Now, weeks later, I'm on my computer on Discord, which is a place where you can message people and make new friends. I get a notification that comes from a dude that I didn't know. We'll call him John. Dude is like, hey, I saw you're hiring developers for your cafe. I'm a developer and I can help you. So I'm like, oh, okay. So we chat on and off and he showed me games he's built. You know, we talk about random things, you know, small talk and conversations. And that was it. Being as broke as I was, even though I had expensive items, I didn't really think hiring people through, because the first part about hiring someone is you have to put out the help wanted, but you also have to pay them for their work. And I was poor. I didn't have any money, and I wasn't about to ask my parents to spend more money on Roblox. So I did the best thing I knew how to do. I didn't hire any developers, and I did everything myself. It took a lot of time, but it could be done. So John and I occasionally message back and forth throughout the month, you know, so we have small talk or whatever. You know, he showed me what he was working on, I showed him what I was working on, stuff like that. Now fast forward a couple months, it was the first week of summer, and I was online on Roblox full time. Did not have homework, did not have to study. Basically a kid's dream, okay? Every kid wants and cherishes the few weeks they get when it is summer and they don't have any responsibilities, because that's definitely a word, responsibilities. So I'm on Discord again and John is messaging me about this new Roblox feature. Now mind you, what he was saying seemed pretty harmless, you know. He was saying it was a new way to get an avatar model from Roblox and paste it into Roblox Studio. He was trying his hand into making artistry for people by, you know, capturing their avatars, and he was trying to do that, and he was sharing with me how he was making that money. And then he tells me, I can show you how it works so you can earn money too. So me obviously knowing this dude for months now and nothing out of the ordinary has happened, because I've been scammed before, and in all those times the people immediately wanted me to hand something over, or they offered me something that was too good to be true. But wasn't happening with John. It was all cool. So he sent over a video which said, okay, you need to download Firefox in order to use this new Roblox feature. So, first of all, that should have been my red flag, because, number one, who uses Firefox anymore? That is so 2012. And secondly, even if I did have to download Firefox, why wouldn't it work on Internet Explorer or Google Chrome? And I was using Internet Explorer at the time because, like I said, this was a long time ago. I don't even think Internet Explorer exists nowadays. Future goes fast. But anyway, I download Firefox and go into Roblox Studio, and I gave him some code of my Roblox avatar, because what the video said was you have to log into Roblox Studio, you have to click on your avatar, and there's a string of numbers that will go on the screen, and you have to copy and paste that, and you have to send it to the guy, and he'll then convert that in another software to your Roblox character, because this used to take 20-25 minutes, but now apparently this only took 5 minutes to do. And I should have known. I really should have known. The second I send him that link, boom, he goes silent. And mind you, we've been talking back and forth with immediate responses, and suddenly this dude isn't responding anymore. He's gone dark. Now, while I'm waiting for him to respond, I'm like, well, what's wrong? I take a look at what the previous messages we were sending were, and I began to notice something. This dude John was egging me on a bit. He was like, come on, man, have you done it yet? Are you here? Are you gonna do it? Just sending a bunch of messages in a row, like over and over and over again. And this dude has never acted clingy in that type of way before, so I instantly knew something was up. It did not take long before I pieced what was going on, and by that time it was too late. John messages me, he's like, ha, scammed you. But then 5 seconds later he messages back and says, oh, no, I'm just kidding. I didn't really scam you. And during the time he's trying to toy with me like some action figure at Toys R Us, I'm freaking out. Because one, like I said, I've been scammed before when I was much, much younger. And two, when I did get scammed, which was another large amount of money, that may be a separate story, I never got that stuff that I had lost back. Roblox just told me, hey, kick rocks, you messed up, we can't help you. So at this point, my heart is pumping like the Energizer Bunny, and I already knew what the outcome was. I would rush over to my profile, didn't even pay attention to what John was saying, and wouldn't you know it, all my stuff that I was wearing, that was expensive of course, was gone. This dude had took everything. He had scanned the premises. All of the stuff in my inventory was gone. And mind you, this is in a span of about 30 seconds, so you knew he had to have known what he was doing. So I go to my settings page immediately and log out of all my other devices and whatnot, but it was too late. I go back, and the last message this dude sends to me, I will always remember this. It was just 2 words. Got ya. Never heard from this dude again. I think I tried to message him just to talk to him. I wasn't even mad, but I was just trying to get him to respond. I tried 8 or 9 times. This dude never responded to me again. Fortunately, one of my good friends at the time helped me out with emailing Roblox, because he said I could make a case if I was hacked or something like that. My account was compromised. He told me how to use the fancy words so Roblox would pay attention and hopefully give me my stuff back, because I honestly didn't know that I had gotten scammed. I didn't know that it was a scam. So I go and email Roblox, and I tell them everything that happened, and I send it, blah 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 blah. But I am devastated. Devastated not because of the items that I lost, but because of how much money my parents were kind enough to give me to spend on Roblox over the years. And mind you, it was a lot of money. I have to tell you, look at the title again. They did not spend $10,000, but the items had rose in value so much that it was worth that much. And it was all gone in 30 seconds. So, moral of the story, man, be very, very, very careful online especially. There are people out there that simply don't want to work for their money anymore. They want nothing more than to get over other hard-working people financially, and they want to scam them any way they can. People just don't want to work for the stuff anymore. Now, I ended up talking with Roblox support, and I did get all of my items back, but a lot of other people who fell for that same scam that I fell for didn't get that lucky. Roblox either told them to kick rocks or they couldn't prove that they had gotten hacked. So this dude, you knew John had solid game, okay? He stayed and he preyed on our friendship, because mainly you would think scammers, oh my god, you know, they would immediately offer you something or say something's wrong in your account and you have to pay them money. No, this dude legitimately was friends with me for like 4 freaking months, and then he tried to scam me, and I fell for it because I was like, oh, this dude, we know each other, we've been talking about random stuff, like, but that's where they get you, man. Scams are getting more and more and more and more complicated, and people, they're gonna keep falling for it. A lot of people think that these types of scams are simple and easy to figure out, but they aren't. These people work night and day to perfect what they do, and they do it to so many people as to whereas once they get to you, it's game over. No matter how good you think you are with scams, do not try. You will get gotten at least twice. But you know what I learned? Had I not been wearing those rich outfits at the time every single day, had I not cared about, you know, impressing people with material value, he would have never, ever, ever contacted me, because that's what these scammers do. They go on Roblox, they see who has a rich outfit, who has money, and then they put that on their list. You instantly become a lick or a target, and they may not get to you immediately, but trust and believe over the next year they will come in contact with you. You can impress people and look cool in other ways. You can make friends in other ways. Trust me. All wearing that rich stuff does is get you trouble, because number one, scammers go around and look for people who are suckers like I was. And number two, if you wear rich clothing and you're showing people that you're famous or that you're popular, all you're gonna do is attract people who will be friends with you, but they won't be friends with you for your personality. They'll be friends with you for what your material value is, because they're thinking, hey, if I'm friends with this dude, maybe he can loan me 100 Robux or 1,000 Robux, or maybe he can buy me a hat. That's the mistake that most people make. Don't do that, because the minute you lose that money, the minute you get scammed like I did, all those people that were hovering around you because of your wealth, they're gonna leave for someone who has more than you have now. So with that being said, if you own items worth a lot of money, or you own valuables on Roblox, keep all of it hidden. There's an option where you can turn off your inventory. Turn off your inventory. Don't let people know that you have money. And that goes with everything online, especially Roblox. Don't let people know that you're famous. Don't let people know that you have a lot of valuable things, because you don't want to be a target, and you want to be friends with people who are friends with you for you, not because you're popular or because they can get something out of you. Hope you guys enjoyed this story time. This was part story, part advice. Let me know in the comments down below your scam story, and hopefully I helped a lot of you guys out. Choco Turkey, I'm gone. You guys have a beautiful day.